Okay, so we have a super stretchy flow today, or sequence, I should say. I don't even think it necessarily qualifies as a flow, but we'll really work into the shoulders, the neck, the spine, and a bit into the hips today. So you do need a strap. That can be a hand towel that's a little bit longer, a dog leash, whatever you have that just allows you to grip and keep the arms pretty wide, and then blocks as well. So just have all of that stuff near you. And if you've got music, then of course you're welcome to get that started. So we're actually going to start on our backs first in an easy knees position. So that means feet wide, they can be as wide as your mat, and knees dropped in on one another. You can bring one hand to belly, one hand to heart, or if you're feeling like you just want to be open, then take whatever shape works for your body here in this space at this moment. And take a deep, full breath in. Fill up all the way to the base of the belly and feel the belly rise. And open up, exhale. Let that go. And just find a natural, easy rhythm to your breath here. One that allows you to fully drop into your physical body, to be here and be present however you need to be present for this next half hour. And take another inhale. As you exhale, if your hands are across the heart and the belly, open your arms wide and let your knees begin to drop from side to side. So we're not forcing a twist, it's just gentle, intentional movement, though. So you're just not letting your legs flop from side to side. You're intentionally lifting them as you switch them from side to side. Maybe even as you do that, notice the weight of the legs as you slow down the lift and the movement. And just noticing those physical sensations just brings awareness so that you remain present here. And then let the knees just fall to the left for a moment and roll to your left side in a fetal position. You can use the bottom hand, the bottom arm as a pillow. And just pause. And take an inhale. As you exhale, press yourself up to a comfortable seat. Now, depending on your hips, you are welcome to sit on a block as well for this, um, or just stay on the ground. So just notice how the hips feel. But let's start with the right leg out front and just sit comfortably for a moment and pause. And take a breath in. As you exhale, right hand finds the earth, left fingertips reach up and overhead. Maybe even look at the left elbow crook if that would feel good. Now bring your left hand behind your head, breathe in. As you exhale, left knee taps towards right or left elbow taps towards right knee, and then open back up. So we're just taking this rotation of the spine here. A few rounds. Now take the left hand, reach back to sky. And as you exhale, just bring your body up straight. Keep that left hand up. Let it drop over the top of your head. So now your fingertips are right above your right ear. Chin is at 12 o'clock. Exhale, drop the left ear towards your left shoulder. Now maybe pick the right arm up and just reach it slightly behind you, like 45 degrees. Notice maybe you get a little bit more into the neck. If you'd like to, you can continue to wrap the right arm behind you. We're not cranking the neck here, but notice if your right shoulder is shrugged up, draw it down, create space. Gently guide your neck back through center. Release the grip, but take the left hand over to your right thigh. Right fingertips ground on the earth. Inhale, I'm in a twist. Look back over your right shoulder. Lengthen the spine. Take a breath. And as you exhale, right arm now just crosses in front of left. So my arms are in an X shape. Drop your chin, tuck your pelvis. Use the hands to really spread the shoulder blades wide. Inhale back through center, eagle the arms. So you can also just hug the shoulders. Otherwise, find the eagle arms. Inhale, lift your elbows, maybe a slight lift of the chin. Exhale, draw your elbows towards your belly, crunch in. And now just sit tall for a moment in those eagle arms. Let the shoulders drop down the back. Breathe. Another inhale. As you exhale, just unwind the arms. Take the legs out front, shake them out for a moment. And then we'll switch sides. Right. Oh my gosh. Left leg's on top. My brain is like powering down. Sorry, y'all. Left hand's by your hip. Inhale, reach over and across. Take the right hand behind your head. Find that spinal twist of elbow towards knee. One more time, right arm reaches to sky. Just begin to lift through the chest so you're back through center. Take the right fingertips across the top of your head so those fingertips are right above your left ear. Breath in, exhale, just draw right ear towards right shoulder. So same thing, we don't want the left shoulder to follow. We want to draw that down. So maybe you add a little reach back slightly. Maybe you even take your half bind and deepen the stretch through the side of the neck. Come back through center. Left hand finds the earth. Right arm just reaches over and across. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, twist, look back over your left shoulder. Come back through center. Left arm just sweeps over in front of right. So same thing, I'm just gonna grip my legs, spread my shoulders as I tuck my chin to my chest. Inhale as you rise into eagle arms or a hug of the shoulders, your choice. Lift the elbows. You can take a little arch in the back even. And then as you exhale, hug the elbows towards your pelvis, tuck your chin. It's like a cat spine here. Inhale, settle back through center and pause. Just let the stretch, the lengthening happen around the shoulders here for another inhale. As you exhale, unwind, just let the shoulders settle, the hands settle, take the legs out front, shake them out. So I'm going to offer you another position to sit in. If this doesn't feel good on your knees, then just flip back to right leg on top and easy seat. We're just about done with seated stuff. Otherwise, if you want to join me, you can come into Thunderbolt and you can sit back to your heels, or if that's too intense on the knees, you can also take a block and sit on a block as well. And then that'll just take some of the intensity off the top of the knees. We're going to work into the shoulders just a little bit more here. So you'll need your strap for this. And what I want you to notice is if you get this big sway, tiny little tuck, draw the front ribs down as you do this and lengthen out through the low spine. So you're going to take your hands really nice and wide here. Big inhale reaches the arms overhead. They're going to drop all the way behind your back. So the goal is to try to have straight arms as you do this. And again, we move slowly with intention. It comes all the way to the front. So do that for just a few rounds. You might have more shoulder accessibility than I do, and you might be able to bring your arms a little bit more narrow than me. So play with that. We just want to keep the arms straight as we do this. One more time. And release. Now, you're going to take the strap in your right hand and drop your right hand behind the back of your neck. Reach your left arm out and then flip it back and catch the bottom of the strap. The goal is not to get your hands together. We want a wide little grip here. And this is where I want you to notice your ribs. Like mine are super flared out. Pull it back, pull your belly in. And now can you pull the hands away from your back? Doesn't matter how far they go, just a gentle tug back to open up through the shoulders. Breathe. Just so you know, this sucks for me if you're not enjoying it. I feel it. And release. Whew. Let the shoulders go for a second. And we're just going to switch sides. So that strap's going to come into the left hand. That hand drops behind your head. Same thing. Flip that right palm behind you. You're going to reach back. Big full breath in. Tuck those front ribs down. And now pull back. One side's going to be so much easier than the other. I've had frozen shoulder on my right side in years past, and it's still angry. We've got another 3, 2, 1, and release. Whew. All right, roll that out, shake it out, and then we come to tabletop. I'd like for you to have blocks, if you can, under your hands, though, for your tabletop. You can also put a blanket under the knees if you'd like to do that, actually, as we set up. I'm actually going to do that just based on what's going on in my body right now. So hands are on the blocks. Stamp out the feet. That can feel really nice after sitting in that thunderbolt. And take just a few cat-cows on the blocks. Notice how much more depth you have with blocks versus just having your hands on the mat. And you can, of course, do all of this without blocks too. And just continue to move through the spine here. Now come back to your neutral spine and step your right foot out to the side. So I want you to think like a warrior 2 leg and not a straight lateral leg. So I've got a bend in the knee. Take a breath in and just rock the hips forward. So that right knee is going to kind of drop in. I'm going to drop back as far as I can, rock in and rock back. Now stack your hips over your knees. Press yourself up. Think kneeling warrior 2 as you do this. Now drop laterally into the knee and back. So you're really getting into the inner groin here. And then sink into the right knee, right elbow can find the thigh, left fingertips reach over your ear. Feel the spread of the ribs along the left side of the body. Inhale, come back through center. Hands can find that block again. Just slide the right leg behind you, right toes on the ground. Press your heel back behind you. Stretch through the calf. Now step right foot over the left. Look over your left shoulder. Again, we get a spread of the ribs. And now tuck right knee behind left. Send your hips back as far as they'd like in your twist or cross-legged child's pose. The hands on the blocks just kind of deepen the stretch through the front body. Unwind. Take the right knee, set it down, side plank, modified side plank. So my right knee's down, my left leg steps back. Take the left fingertips over your ear. Now take the left hand, just drop it behind your low back. Let your head be heavy. Just another little sneaky stretch for the neck here. Unwind back to your tabletop and find organic movement, cat-cows, shimmies of the hips, whatever is speaking to you here. And we come back through center, step your left foot out to the side. So same thing, I'm in kind of that warrior two knee. So it's a bent knee. Just drop the hips as far forward as they want to go and as far back as they want to go. So we're rotating at the hip. Now settle, stack the hips, come all the way up and drop into the inner thigh here. Front to back. Few rounds of breath. And now settle into the left knee. Again, you'll find your modify or your extended side angle. So elbow comes to thigh, reach across side body. Come back through center, hands can return to the block. Just slide that left leg straight behind you, left toes find the ground. Press your heel towards the ground. Now step your left foot over your right. Look over your right shoulder. Left hip just draws out to the side. Tuck the left knee behind the right. Send your hips back for that child's pose with crossed legs. Notice the outside of the hip as you do that. Inhale, draw yourself up. Unwind your legs. Your left knee finds the ground. Modified side plank. So step your right foot back. Right arm reaches. And now wrap or drop that right hand behind your low back. Just let your head be heavy. Unwind back to your tabletop. Again, find organic movements. Then slide those blocks away. We don't need them anymore. Tuck the toes, lift up and back, downward facing dog. If you've got a block or a blanket, you can also move that, but pedal through the feet. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bend your knees, look between your hands, take tiny steps all the way to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach to sky, full breath. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. On the exhale, step your left foot back, runner's lunge. So I lied, you might actually want your blocks here. So if you want to grab those. In this runner's lunge, lift the crown of your head. So we're going to add a little bit of movement in this runner's lunge. So think back knee to ground, pop it up. Press back, high or wide pyramid. Sink it forward, back knee to ground, press it up, wide pyramid. Just find your movement. For that wide pyramid, you can also pull the toes up on that front foot. Few more rounds just like that. Sink into your runner's lunge. Step forward, top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, full breath. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step your right foot behind you. We'll do the same thing there. So lengthen through the spine. Tap the right knee to the ground. Exhale, press straight into that wide pyramid. And just move. So it's runner's lunge, back knee taps. I lift, press, and lengthen into that wide pyramid. Few rounds of breath, just like that. Continue to breathe. We connect the breath to the movement. The exhale creates space. Sink into that runner's lunge. Step forward, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Fingertips reach overhead. Exhale, cactus out your arms, elbows draw towards one another, lift your chin, press the chest open. Another breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, your hands find the mat, step back to high plank, knees up or down, lower your belly to the mat. Take your fingertips off the edges of the mat. You can let your feet go a little bit wider here. Inhale, lift through your heart. Exhale, right shoulder drops towards the ground. Look over the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, left shoulder drops. Look over the right. Do that for a few rounds of breath. One more each side. And now come through center. Stack your hands or your forearms. Let your elbows go wide, crocodile. Let the forehead rest. Let the feet be wide. Glutes are soft here. Take an inhale. As you exhale, slide your right knee into half frog. Right knee's in line with your right hip. It's bent at 90 degrees. The ankle's at 90 degrees. And you can stay here, or if you want to move a little bit deeper into a twist and a little bit more for a shoulder stretch, you'll loop the left arm through And then as you loop the left arm through, you can either stay in this thread the needle with a half frog, or you can continue to peel and open through the upper body into a twist. So as you do that, the chest opens towards the ceiling, the right arm reaches behind you, you get a deeper side body stretch and through the outer hip. So it does change the sensation that you may have been getting through the back of the shoulder and the groin. But I'll give you options based on how your body feels right now. Unwind. Wherever you are, meet me back in your crocodile. Palms are stacked, forehead is stacked, feet are soft. And then slide the left knee up for that half frog. And just pause in the half frog for a couple breaths. And then right arm can slide through to thread the needle. If you stay there, it might help to have your left hand as a pillow. Or if you'd like, continue to unwind that twist. You want to try to work the shoulders toward open or the chest open towards the ceiling. And if you haven't done that flip or that twist and you're in either just half frog or the thread the needle, go ahead and thread that right arm through because we're all just going to flip to the back from here. And then hug your knees in, bring your hands around your shins. Let the knees fall open and close and just massage all the muscles around your spine. And from here, take your feet straight to the ceiling. Let your arms rest by your ribs. Close down your eyes. Notice the sensations and the tingles through the feet, through the ankles and the legs. Now hug the knees in tight to your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Draw your nose to your knees. Inhale. As you exhale, Shavasana. Let the feet fall open, the palms open. Let the ground support you here. And settle. And on an inhale, bring awareness back into your body. Find tiny movements in fingers and toes, ankles and wrists. Maybe take a full body stretch if that would feel good. And draw one knee in and then the other. Rock a bit before you settle to either side again in a fetal position. Use the strength of your arms to press yourself up to a seated, comfortable position. And draw your hands to prayer at heart center. You can close down the eyes or just gaze gently forward. And take a deep, full, cleansing breath here. Open up, exhale, let that go. And thank you so much for showing up in this space for yourself and for one another. The light within me recognizes and honors the light within each of you.